to kill people. That time on Tuesday when she drove her car into a group of them outside the Fresh Market in Stuart.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Beatrice Bijoux made her first appearance before a judge, facing 4 counts of attempted murder. After Stuart police say she intentionally drove her car into a group of people outside the Fresh Market Tuesday, sending one to the hospital and then trying to run down a witness.
Asking for at least $250,000 bonds on each count of the attempted murder.
According to the arrest report, police found Bijoux after a witness followed her. Later that day, she told an officer the voices in her head had told her to kill the people.
Where do you practice?
I have my own law firm.
Okay. Where's that?
In Fort Lauderdale. The office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. Well, we've had a big day today. One of the things that worried me is someone said that you heard voices. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I've been hearing voices telling me to kill myself and to kill other people.
When did that start?
I have a gun at my parents' house right now.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Tink. So listen, this is Beatrice Bijoux. She is out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I seen this story a while ago actually, and I seen an interrogation of her boyfriend. I saw hers first, and then I watched her boyfriend's. But the interesting thing is they put her boyfriend interrogation as someone that was stalking his girlfriend. So I was confused when I saw the full length of his interview come out, and then I put it together. I was like, oh, wow, this is the fiance. Either way it go, Beatrice was a lawyer out in Florida. She had been dealing with psychosis from schizophrenia and bipolar. And as seen as in the clip, she stated that she was hearing voices and they were telling her to kill people. The thing about that is when she was on the scene being investigated, one of the police officers asked her if she needed medical, and he looked over at his partner and told her, "Hey, we need to get someone over here because she needs someone in medical." And the lady looked at the male officer and told him, "No, we're not going to do that." And that's why I feel like a lot of police officers, they fail civilians because they don't understand when someone is having a psychosis. It may sound a little odd, and out of place, and it may seem like someone is playing, but I don't think Beatrice was playing from the get-go. You should have seen the comments under this video months ago. Now it's like, now that we're seeing the sister's interview and we're seeing the fiance's interview, a lot of people are taken to the fact that Beatrice has now had a psychosis, a mental breakdown pretty much. The interesting thing about Beatrice also is, I don't want to make this funny at all, but I seen clips of her fiance and I was like, this man went through 6 different emotions within 2 seconds. He was in total shock, and you can tell. And during his interview, he explained how he didn't know how deep her psychosis was. He did know she was on medication, and God told him to marry her. I'm going to play his interrogation, just a little small clip, and I'll be back with the rest of my comments.
Assault.
I attempted to murder that woman.
She went to the Fresh Market. She was down like one of the parking stalls, then just drove into all the people that were standing and sitting on the sidewalk, and then said that she wanted to kill them. Is that normal for her? How long have you guys been together?
Since New Year's. The first 6 weeks, it was great. From her voice, she said that she was trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Really?
That I heard, yeah.
She said it to the police?
Yeah, she said it multiple times.
Does she know these people?
No.
Because that's what Jesus would want me to do. And with God telling me and prophesies to me about this woman, we spent like $500 on Plan B. God told me that how much sex we're, in this relationship, I need to marry this woman. We'll talk throughout the whole day. While I'm not with her, I call her reading the Bible to her.
Yeah.
It's like, we spent like $500, and I did that. I went and met her. Her brother reached out to me. I called him, and I said, "Hey, let me take you. Like, let's hang out. I want to talk to you." And he was just telling me, that about Beatrice, that she has some issues, right? And I called back to Beatrice, and she's like, "Let me call you back," and she called me up and says she has a condition,
You can tell that the fiance is in total shock, as he should be. At the time of this interview, it was conducted on February 2nd, 2022 at 12:59 p.m. They were just engaged in January. He said they were engaged in New Year's, so this is probably like an awakening moment for him. A lot of people don't understand mental illness. I had a father that suffered from schizophrenia, and a lot of times he would sound normal over the phone, but then when you get in front of him, I had to physically be in front of him to understand whether he was lying or trying to, a lot of times he would try to code over the fact that he wasn't feeling well. So you would literally have to be in their face to see, their appearance is, it will change over time. And so I understand him, but it tickled me because he was just in shock. He was like, did the voices come from her mouth? Yeah, it's kind of it's a hard pill to swallow to know that this lawyer did this, and also there's an interrogation of her sister. Her sister is pretty much trying to get her back into a hospital. She said that she was worried about her for some time when she moved out to Texas by herself. They were having to fly back and forth from Florida to Texas to check on her when she had her mental breakdowns, or they would have to put her in the hospital. And in order to do that, they would have to be in person. So she said her sister was very warm-hearted. She was, a sweet person. This isn't something that she would do on a normal basis. Also, it's important to note that Beatrice told the police that she took medication during the week, but she decided not to on the weekends when she saw her fiance. It's a very, very sad story, y'all. It's kind of a toss-up. It's a toss-up between if she's going to be convicted on 4 charges of attempted murder, or are they going to allow her to go to the hospital. I think this one deserves treatment. I think she definitely needs treatment, just kind of bounce herself back. And it's just sad, y'all. I'm going to play the rest of these clips, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this story.
Second home buyers are entering this home buying process. What are some of the things that they should be aware of, and how do they get prepared for that?
Some things that new home buyers and second home buyers should be aware of is what they're getting into. This process is very, very exhausting. It's a very tedious process, and it's one of the most important processes of your lives. It's one of the most important decisions of your lives.